Hello there. Wait, I've got to see if it's recording because I never trust. It is indeed. Right. Today, no. Yeah, today is Sunday, the 20th of April, and it is 20 minutes to 8. Well, 22 minutes to 8. Starting with the 17th of April on Thursday. I have it written here because I texted it to Madeline. I went to Easter school. I left the time I should have arrived there because I fully did not care about Easter school, and like a minute before I went in, Joe texted me and he was like, "Oh, are you coming? Because I don't know which class it is." And I was like, "Yeah," which is perfect because I didn't know what class it is either. So we walked in and there were like these sheets and we saw where our names were and we thought we had the right class. We went in and we asked the teacher, and it turned out that because we're higher set, we only had to come to the second session. The first was just revision for foundation. So then it was useless to go home, so we just hung around the high street for ages. We just went to like charity shops and it was kind of funny. Um, and random shit, like proper job. But it was whatever. And then there's that crazy Polish girl that I text. We went past a shop that I thought she worked in. So we went in there. She did indeed work there, and I glanced at her, and it was very awkward. And I thought the shop would be cooler, like when we went to the Asian shop. Not me and Joe, me, Hugh, and Zeke. But it was not as cool at all. Probably because I don't really care for Polish food. I thought she would look different because I haven't seen her for 2 years, but she looks the exact same. Then we just thought we would walk around, but we like walked through this graveyard, and then the way it looped around just went back to where we already were, and we were bored of that, so we just sat in a park. It was like very small. Joe was texting this crazy German girl that he's been complaining about for ages. And it was just annoying because like he wouldn't tell her to fuck off. And she's crazy because she's like, "Oh, I want to date you, please." Even though she's just some average white girl and she's mental and she doesn't even properly speak English. Like, she's good at English, but she's not fluent. So, oh yeah, and the Polish girl walked past from the shop, and then I was like, "Joe, don't say anything." So he thought it'd be amazing to call out and say, "Oh my god, Ethan's over here," which was the most painful, awkward moment of my life. She like took out an earphone, and then I just turned around, and then she just walked on. Then we went to the school thing. We waited for it to start, and then as we're waiting for it to start, just looked at shit on our phones. I don't really have much because I don't do anything on my phone. But we were in different classes, and first was my teacher called Miss Davies, who doesn't teach anyone in our year, and she was very nice. She knew our names, gave people nicknames, said jokes, was a good teacher, actually engaged with us. Then there was a break, and because I have nothing on my phone, it was just kind of sad because I was like kind of stood there pretending to look at my phone around a group of people. Very depressing. Any person to talk to with Joby, had other friends there, so like didn't really talk to him. Then had a teacher called Miss Bloom that Hugh has, and he hates her because she yells at him for like no reason. She spits her words, just seems constantly angry and like a bitch. Jensen put his feet on a chair in front of him, so she immediately shouted, "Jensen, get your feet off that chair!" When she could have just said, "Jensen, can you take your feet off that chair, please?" So, yeah. At one point she just like loomed behind me, which was fucking strange. And she was not cool, not engaging, not nice. and did not care for our names. Oh yeah, father picked me up from school. That's cool because I haven't seen him a lot recently because he's in a mental hospital. We went to my uncle's, and my cousin Eloise was there. Haven't seen either of them for ages. We just talked shit for a while. Came home, ate food from lunch that I didn't eat, which was like this shitty sandwich with like piccalilli, and cheese. That's fine. Other food, like crisps and whatever. I tried to recover father's email, but I had to wait 2 days for some kind of code, and kinda set up a thing on the computer, which made it very easy for him to use a computer by giving him a different account, and everything's really easy to use, but I needed his email for most things. And that was it for the 17th. On the 18th, I went to Madeline Sherard's house, quite late in the day actually. Mother drove me there because it was raining, but both me and Madeline were being very lazy and slow, so yeah. And we did average things that we always do, such as watching films. We watched the first thing we watched was Frankenweenie, the animated one, which I very much love. And I learnt a lot about the lore of Danny Elfman earlier, who was the composer. We also watched the older Frankenweenie, the live action one, that's only half an hour long. Oh yeah, we also watched Psychic Kusui, which is the Psyche K live film. And it was very funny. And then we watched Rent until the morning, which was like, I don't know, 1 something in the morning. And then we fell asleep. I fell asleep in a bed. I didn't even lie on the bed on the floor. Like even when I woke up, like I always do, instead of moving to the floor, I just stayed in that bed. Because I felt like it. Is it still recording? It is still recording. Good. I have to check because I'm worried about this camera. Hopefully it is focused. Then, next day, woke up, obviously. Watched Dinner in America. And that was it. And then father came and picked me up. We watched most of Nosferatu, but it was shit. Had a lot of famous actors though, like Aaron Tegerton. Is that his name? Am I thinking of the wrong man? I am thinking of the wrong man. It did not have whoever I just said. It had... Where's his name? This is the wrong film. That would help. Oh, it's Taron Egerton I was thinking of, and it's not him. It's Aaron Taylor-Johnson. And I had Bill Skarsgård, Nicholas Hoult, Lily Rose Depp, who's Johnny Depp's daughter, Willem Dafoe, lots of famous people. But sadly, it just was not very good. What can you do? I then watched the last episode of Adventure Time, which father let me watch on big screen, even though he was definitely not interested, because he had nothing else to watch. And I started watching Neon Genesis Evangelion. I don't know why it's spelled Evangelion if it's Evangelion, but whatever. Then, because that was, what day was that? That was the 18th, so it was Friday, 2 days ago. So what did I do yesterday? I have no idea what I did yesterday. No, I think I worked out the days wrong. No, I didn't work out the days wrong. Right, I did all that shit on the 19th. Easter school 17th. Madeline sleepover 18th. Go to father's 19th. Today's the 20th. Today's Easter. Today, since it was Easter, Nan came over to eat food. And it was very annoying because she repeats like a million things that she says. And there's also an annoying 7-year-old, and I don't like kids, and I never ever want kids. And she just keeps reinforcing that idea every time I see her. And everyone just talks over me, when I'm trying to say something, so I have to literally put my hand up to talk, and then people talk over me anyway, and it's like, who the fuck did I do that? Ate food, that was pretty good. Nan fishing for compliments as always. And she's like, oh, don't you like that thing that I made you because you haven't finished it? And it's like, yeah, because I just ate fuck tons of food. I'm going to eat it later, I just said that. And then she had like this cheesecake, and I don't like cheesecake, so I said I don't like cheesecake, so I don't really want any. And I just ate a massive meal. She's like, oh, don't you want any of it? It's mine. It's like, it doesn't change anything. Then, for some reason, Mother forced me to go on a walk, and next time I'm just refusing. Oh no. She was inconsiderate of the fact that Nan has a fucked leg, and I had to like have my arm around her the whole time, and it's just like annoying. She was very slow, and I don't even like walking anyway. She just kept telling me the same shit over and over, and I don't even like walking with my family anyway. I don't really understand like shit like that. I don't mind walking with my friends, because they're my friends. This is my shitty family, very boring. And then Nan got driven home. I came back here, watched more Neon Genesis Evangelion. Ate the rest of the thing that Nan made, so I did enjoy it. Called Father, and now I'm doing this. And that's all. Oh, and I think I wore Madeline out, because yesterday after I left hers, she did not text me, and she hasn't either today. So yeah, I wore her out. One day off tomorrow, gonna go to town, buy school shit, and then go back to school Tuesday, which is boring as I've not done any of the maths homework. I had 2 weeks to do. Kinda dead. Looking forward to leaving in 8 weeks and 2 days, but you know, it's not on my mind that much. So, goodbye. I can't wait to leave school, man. It'll be so much better. Yay, I love you all. That was my days. Goodbye.